Hello and welcome back to the channel. Right, today, as you will have noticed from the thumbnail, we're talking about subs, specifically the Sluban Type 94. Now, subs, like most warships, are usually incredibly expensive, and there are some really fantastic ones out there. The Panos, I think it's the U251, is the absolute, or appears to be the absolute nuts. This, however, is around about 30 centimetres long, and believe me, does not cost a lot. So, what do we think of this then? Well, let's do a speed build. I'll show you some pics, and then we'll get into a review. Let's crack on and build. Welcome back. Right, first of all, the instructions. They're not brilliant, I have to say. Now, overall, because of the cost with this submarine compared with the vast majority of submarines out there, I did not have high expectations, and the instructions barely met those. It's to be quite honest with you, there's only 223 pieces, 227 pieces in this, and 18 of them are used for the stands. So just over 200 pieces. It's about an hour's work, I found. Maybe a little bit more with the stickers, and I'll chat about them later. But to be quite honest with you, if you had a picture of it, if you've got any sort of experience, you could make this without the instructions. So they're not brilliant, they are suboptimal. See what I did there? So the bricks, they all fit very well. They are quite tight in places to fit in. There is nothing missing, and there's no warpage or discoloration. You only end up with a couple of different colours, a lot of black, and the other is this rusty red sort of thing. And basically you're building a tube with a couple of bits stuck out on it, and actually it's the couple of bits stuck out on it that if anywhere is going to cause you a few problems. Certainly the instructions in the build up of the base of the conning tower, it really wasn't clear what was going on. The way that the instructions, because they've gone in colour, unfortunately, because there's so much black, it's actually a little bit difficult to work out. That, and actually coming up at the back, down by the propeller, as you build it, the isometric view actually blocks your view of where so you build all this first of all, and then it sort of blocks your view of where you're supposed to put things at the back. So a couple of times I had to rejig that. But overall, it's basic, as you would expect, really, looking at something like this. There are a couple of little touches to it. They have got, what's it, on the hump here is where the missiles would be, and you do have some missile. I don't know if you can see that properly. I'll bring it up here. But inside those chambers you do have a number of sort of warhead missiles, which that's a nice little touch. But it's a brick tube. It's nothing special in the slightest. Now this cost me $9.68, I think $9.58, $9.68. Is it worth it? No, except they do a number of subs in this sort of pocket money sort of range. Now I do also have the Los Angeles class submarine, which was for some reason slightly cheaper. That's £6.50 or something like that. And I could see an argument where you have a number of these. So you have the Los Angeles, you perhaps have a couple of the Russian submarines, the Chinese, perhaps one of the British Trafalgar class submarines or something like that. As a display, if you have 5 or 6 of them, I think that actually would work really nicely. On their own, they're nothing special at all. They're ideal for stocking fillers, cheapy birthday presents for younger children. And overall, I would say that half competent 6-year-old could build this without too much trouble, until it comes to the stickers. And there were quite a lot of stickers. Unfortunately, there are all these little arrows here. Now these stickers are about 3mm by 5mm. Don't even try putting them on by hand. It was just a bit of a nightmare. I have a pair of tweezers that I use for stickers and decals. My finger's just too big for a lot of them, so you can imagine that a 3 by 5mm sticker was just no, it wasn't happening. Yeah, there are a lot of those little arrow stickers. They're a bit of a pain, to be quite honest with you. It would have been nice to have seen the bricks pre-printed. I think if they'd pre-printed the bricks with these little arrows and then perhaps just done some of these stickers that are on the top there, it would have that would have worked a lot better. But it is a cheapy pocket money price model of a submarine, and as I say, I think in a collection it could actually look really quite nice, but by itself, save your money, put it towards buying a better submarine. The one thing I did like about it is the stands, which I know it's a silly little thing, it's only 9 pieces or thereabouts, but I like the fact that adjusts to, well, wherever you put it on the hull, but in this particular case the hull, apart from the very front and the very back, is absolutely dead straight. So there we go, that is the Sluban Type 94 Chinese submarine. Unless you're getting it as part of a collection or as a present for a smaller child, I wouldn't bother. Not with this one. Pass and save your money. So there we go. Hopefully you've enjoyed this video. If you have, please like and subscribe, and I will see you again soon. Take care. Bye bye.